Alrighty. Howdy Neighbors, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Last time we started, I'm pretty sure, the last day of the trial. And we are on Afro's case. But also, Francisco is not having fun time, so. Anyway. When the murder occurred, there were two people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other one was the murderer himself. After this and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright, was the murderer the clown saw.
Take that!
I asked who was the other person Mo saw on the scene. The evidence has nothing to do with the question. Au contraire, mon chéri. I messed that up real bad. I'm so sorry. It does include evidence. Something. I totally forgot to read that. First said that he saw Max's silhouette. He did not say that he saw the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. How is that possible? It's simple, really. I actually saw, and I was Max's boss. What are you talking about? We tried using your brain and all in this case. So like he saw me wearing a cloak. No reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to a bust. It'd be easy to hang one off the cars in the bust's hands. Idiot. In their right mind would put a cloak on a bust. Doesn't matter who would put it on the bust. Could have been now, Mr. Wright. How do you put a cloak on the bust? This is the most important case, don't you agree? Oh man. What's that, Mr. Wright? Put the cloak on the bust. Can it be accurate? No! Because it's, he's not the one that had it. Russell was wearing it.
Take that!
Cool. Him? Are you saying it was the victim himself, Russell Berry? That's what I'm saying. Hey, it's the victim. With the cloak on the bust? If the cloak isn't the right way of putting it. That's where we're putting this, right? Explain yourself. Nick, do you really have a handle on all this? I'm fine, Maya. Finally putting all the pieces together. Really only one picture could paint anyway. Alright. So you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Whoosh. I used the rope to lower the wooden box to the scene. And attach the rope to the bust. And get the bust out of the kitchen window directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster put Max away in his room. And then went to the theme. First, pretend the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. But he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. As he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house. Not knowing the ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trillo. The ringmaster arrived at the scene and over to the wooden box. And Afro took his chest to release the rope. That's when magic happens. Very instant, bust hit the victim. Now you just wait a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, it just isn't true. It can't be. It's a little early to get so upset, Miss Von Karma. It's no yet. What? Imagine the bust of the victim looked up, snagged on the bust. The impact also caused what sounded the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. Mo looked out of his window. The cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Edward naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea Mo saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because, in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out his window. He kept pulling the bust up. That's how the magical murderer disappearing to the sky came to be. Seriously, the only person who could have pulled this off. The one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the scene of the crime. Acro. It could only have been you. He's been playing mind games with all of us. He sure has. He has come to the end of his rope now. So, what now? Your Grace with a rather long-winded tale. Any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true? Evidence? In this court, only two things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip. With the power of my gavel as well. If they're right, the prosecution brings up a good point. It's some evidence. Nick, you said they want evidence. I just explained how there's only one way for the murder to happen. I think I knew about Mo's eyewitness account. Usual. Contradiction, actually. It's not the jam. It's the hat. Because the bust had the hat.
Take that!
What was Max's three symbols? You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses. The symbols were probably numerous times during yesterday's proceedings. Today there were two contradictions in Mo's testimony. The silk hat was one, and the white roses were another. The theory it just presented explains all of these contradictions. Oh, would you ever shut up? The silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday? Despite the criminal who saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat Mo saw was actually the bust. Makes sense. But that way, he didn't see the silk hat. Fine. Go to one. But the other contradiction. The other contradiction. Remember what the ventriloquist said in court? That he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night. Plus testimony to the match. Plus that there were no white roses. I'd like you to try to explain that one away. Can you do it, Nick? Of course, I can explain all of it. What was that? Please recall the incident where the cloak snagged on the bust. Snagged on the bus. What happened to the white roses? You get now foot snagged onto the front of the bust. Meaning the white roses would end up in the back of the bust. Explains why Mo didn't see them. White roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust. Order, order! Quite the shocking state of affairs. GamesRHard's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads. Do this, Nick! Everyone Karma will finally throw in the towel! Maybe don't say that aloud when she's in the room. Not so much for that theory. Mr. Wright, do you mind? Unfortunately. What is it? You had the time to research your circus, didn't you? Well, yes, I did. Was something making you think you didn't? I didn't? Yet maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track. Why is that? Motive. The The witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude toward the ringmaster, but he hates someone else more. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there's absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Akro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster, and his life up until now. What do we do? No doubt that Akro deeply respected the ringmaster, but he could hate someone else more. Akro's motive. This case isn't over yet. Very well, however, I think it's a good place to take a break. We'll listen to the rest of his testimony after recess. We'll take a 10-minute recess. November 30th, 17 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby, number 5. I can't believe it. Akro. Pretty shocking, isn't it? It definitely is. I just think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus, am I that hated?
Akro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose.
You did. But I've been nothing but a little nobody, you know?
You're not, which is kind of the reason why.
Hey, pal. Gonna ignore me after I went through all the trouble to bring you some evidence?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Ah, forget it. Go home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways. No, Detective, I'm sorry. Why don't you relax a little?
That's really tasty milk.
I'm a bit of card trick, Detective. Oh, if you insist.
About the evidence you mentioned, what is it?
There you go.
Yesterday's Akro's room.
Yep. And I included the forensic results. Take a look at it later.
Wouldn't Spawn Karma be mad that you're doing this?
That's why this is all a secret. Our details are on a need-to-know basis. And we're not really analyzed or anything. Nothing that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan.
I don't know, Mr. Cooper doesn't seem in control of things. And there's just now.
We'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set in motion. Final plan? That reminds me. I got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here.
What do you mean by that? Very end part.
Not sure. That's pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing.
Don't scare me like that.
Looks like there's a large care package for the circus for the defendant. What? For me? It's milk. A shipping area looks kind of like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils. An entire dairy's worth of milk. For me. Watch him actually be lactose intolerant. Putting that back in session. I know that, however. That scarf. Staying with his blood and milk. And small quantity of pepper. Oh. It wasn't smiling, it was sneezing. Oh no, it was Regina. No. There's one comment. Please continue from where you left off. I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. What kind of motive Acro would have to commit his crime. Understood? No. What is it? Witness. Please, Your Honor. Please proceed with the testimony.
Oh, get the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay?
Do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. The testimony about the ringmaster. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. When the ringmaster of Very Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in, I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. You're such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem. Absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? That's why there's no real need for cross-examination, is there? Actually, that's the question we're trying to answer ourselves. How would Acro kill the ringmaster? Wait, last chance to answer the question. I don't think I can cross-examine right now. Because I cannot, I don't have anyone to test the validity of that statement. And even if I do, it will probably be Mo, and he already said yes. So I don't think so. There's no need to cross-examine the witness. Was that? Why was the ringmaster murdered? I don't need to delve into that bit of testimony when I know the answer already. Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question. Go ahead, Your Honor. I'd like to know. Can you provide an explanation to why Acro would want the ringmaster dead? No. He was trying to get Regina. He got the wrong guy. Oh no, he got the wrong guy.
Nick?
Yeah. I have to think about it. It was obvious in the start. Your Honor, and that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that cannot be proven. What? Because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ow. Your foolish attempts to fool us are like foolish fools. Is so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was. This is the real killer of Russell Berry, ringmaster. If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right. End of things. Acro. You didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night. What did you just say? I'm thinking about the target of the witness's murder squad was not the ringmaster. It was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with. What? Order. Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must. You're right. What in the world are you talking about in my court? Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you talking about in this court? Are you attempting to imply that Acro is trying to kill someone else? I am. Who did he give the note to? Regina Berry. This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct? Acro, you were really aiming for her that night, weren't you? You don't need to answer that. That's a mean-spirited leading question. Could easily answer the question. If I'm wrong, I'll have to say is you're wrong, that's it. It. Oh, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough. Right, allow me to... Ow. Only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence now. I don't know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. Yeah, me too. Demand to see some proof. Evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl.
Take that!
Acro, remember this, don't you? That's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat. Is that the victim's tailcoat? That was the wrong word. So sorry. Acro wrote this note. Mortally entitled to the murderer. First, to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m. They're saying that he killed Russell Berry with the note. Yes, but there's just one little problem. I didn't intend to place this note in someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster. I mean, it wasn't for that. That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry. She is in the audience, and now she knows this man was trying to kill her. Order. Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours. It's truth, Your Honor. It's not a theory. But Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. So why the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. That's why my father, the ringmaster, saw the note. That's correct. The ringmaster ended up at the plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake instead of Regina. That's incredible. Remember that testimony that Acro gave us earlier today? Lifting the bust and looking at the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. Never clear to that, I ended up falling out of the window myself. I had no idea who it was that arrived at the plaza. As he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was. The gun I caught it. Acro thought it was Regina down at the plaza. That's when he let the bus fly.
Hey, Nick? Is Regina listening to all this from the audience?
Yes. Fortunately, it's only gonna get harsher from here.
Or Regina can handle it.
No, she can't. I wrote the note to Regina. Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish ideas. The foolishly foolish, you're so foolish. You even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, if you're so sure. Then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Yeah? What about that line? Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that it was declaring Regina Berry as a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? What? What did you just say? The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza with his lovely daughter. Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. The incident that is alluded to in the note is 6 months ago. I know all about it. It occurred 6 months ago. Now I am more ready to show the court what happened at the time. Moron! Are you sure that this really is the present case? Yes, indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case, as it started what happened 6 months ago. Really? I think so. Well then, if that is the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is the conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know I'd certainly like to know what it is. And this question, I'm just gonna think I'm bluffing. Is it the pepper? She doesn't like pepper.
Take that!
What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It isn't a joke at all. That's what evidence you asked for. What do you mean? I recall the victim was trying to take the wooden box away from him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside. Another unbelievable conclusion. You're most right. So what exactly are you saying? Just like Regina, Barry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper. Taking the note into account, it's the only logical conclusion you can draw. Fool. Who never tries. Oh, who never tires of his own foolish ways. Question Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Regina Barry's intended victim. The victim was... that.
Take that!
What is this? That is Agro's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, Brad is been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Agro would feel that his brother is dead. Regina, she did that to him. You spend your entire life dreaming of new ways to be a fool. Naturally. The prosecution has looked into Agro's brother, Sean. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into the current comatose state. A lion? Regina, Miss Regina Barry, is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina can never do something like that. It's just not in her. Then what happened to Agro's brother? He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. I see.
Now what do we do? Let's go along with the theory. You think it happened to Bess actually an accident?
It's more than that. Pepper. The lion biting bat is not an accident at all. What? You were such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being. Evan entices the lion to attack another human being. They're responsible for making the lion bite Agro's brother, Bat.
Take that!
That's his scarf. Agro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who was the one that gave the scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina. There's something more than just blood on the scarf, Your Honor. And that, what might it be? Pepper. 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 Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident. She covered it with as much pepper as she could. Jail! Juvie! Hey, what's with the silent treatment? Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You're doing a good job of figuring out a criminal. Out of curiosity, where's her crime? Miss Barry gave the pepper-covered scarf to Bat at the present. Where's the crime in that? And the judge doesn't get it. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness said the lion seemed to be smiling. Smiling? The lion was smiling. Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed, and it looked like it was smiling. Lion smile? I've never heard them smiling. However, lion sneeze. Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, well, he actually don't sneeze. And he got a bite of 87. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf. What? You fool! You're the one that did it. Gotta be kidding me. What does the matter, Miss Von Karma? I object. For objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you, there, you believe it. You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened? Of course I do. That's the truth. A lion sneezed to the pepper. That's when Bat lost consciousness. Afro nearly lost his brother due to the accident. Or this joke, as you put it. It's why he tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot! Eh. Ah. It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. I think that there is someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was true?
Afro?
You don't mean. You can't mean. Witness! You confirm the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem in the theory. What that problem be? The problem's always been evidence. I dropped Mag's bus out of the ring, on top of the ringmaster. Here's the evidence that proves that claim. The conclusive evidence. The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof. To be more precise, the murder weapon. The bus that the defense claims to have used. Where to be found in Afro's room. Covered in the victim's blood. You're awfully conclusive in my eyes. Yes, it would be. The bus.
Nick, gotta do something.
The last step. I'm gonna see how things work out first. You're worth a while to search Afro's room, but
Where are you going to search his room?
looks like you finally figured things out, didn't you? Now you know the true meaning of Von Karma Total Justice. Yes. I figured it was you. That's the least I should expect. You'll leave no stone unturned. A Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. You already searched Akbar's room yesterday. What'd you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in the room, Akbar would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Gumshoe executed a search by complete surprise. We took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story. Just wait a second. Think funny about all this. Looks like you let the final nail to put in my coffin. Scarf, what's the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that's relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now.
Hey, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. That's where to go.
Where is the bus right now? In your ale.
Phoenix Wright. I know where the bust is. Do you do?
I'm so clue. What am I supposed to do? Know where the bus is. In the case, it's going to close. But the counter arguments have fallen short. Thank you for your support. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I think that brings the end of the cross-examination of the witness. Hold it.
Where's Max's bust? The fence he sent prepared to present is a lace. I mean case. I got a bit nervous and it bit my tongue.
What? My time for what? Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she? You really have a case to present, Mr. Wright. You're asking me?
It's up to you, Nick. Good luck.
Hey, you can't be serious.
Professors always have their lives on the line. Did you know? That's how Acro lived his life up till now.
Just to walk across her entire rope. How much you want to bet he just has it, like, on him?
If we don't, we're certain to lose.
Very well, then let's proceed. Doesn't have a clue. I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Over logic. No room for false step. Take a swim is the only way forward. Murder weapon. Where's it now? Let's do it. Summon the courtroom. It's obvious. The bus is at the courtroom. Obviously, where? No point looking in the bus at all. You understand? Acro. I'd ask this. Would you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you are a big guy, and you have a big wheelchair because of it. Just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under the blanket. Seems to me it'd be really easy to hide a bust under there. Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. It's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lounging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. She had found the murder weapon in your room. It would have been all over. That's why you had to hide it. Because you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. And why, Acro? I'll ask you again. Will you please remove the blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played. You fool. How could you? You got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them. Miss Franziska Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know launch a surprise search in my room last night? There are two pieces of decisive evidence. The cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away in the trash. I always took my trash out every morning, you know. The bust, obviously, I couldn't throw that away. I sued your search. All I could do was try to hide the bust. The only place I could hide it quickly was under the wheelchair. Miss Von Karma. You had things all figured out, didn't you? Completely sucked in by a calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of a court, hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I can escape that. There you got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma. It all makes sense now.
You did that Von Karma. Not that far ahead. It's amazing.
You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know, I should've. I can't believe it. Me. Make a mistake. Why did I order a surprise search of your room? I had done that. We finally arrived at the truth. Acro. Yes, Your Honor. Why did you kill the ringmaster of the very big circus, Mr. Russell Berry? Yes, Your Honor. Responsible for the crime.
Bro.
All my brother wanted. For Regina to like him. That's why he teased her. One day my brother spilled some pepper on Regina. But it's sneezing so hard. Couldn't help myself from laughing. Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back the same way. I just cut the scarf with pepper. No, she didn't mean for anything bad to happen, I know this. I wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? Guilty of never ever being able to understand her. Her brother became a star. And it believes in that so purely. And she would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. Even I just think about Regina. Dreadful. Are you saying that you are a victim in all this? Well, no, that's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first I thought I killed him. Then I planned to give myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't, not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet. It's been such a strange case. I'm so tired. As a reflection of circus itself. I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You hit me again. This case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty, baby! This court is adjourned. Bye. December 30th, 4:27 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 5. Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this.
I found the ringmaster Regina in bed.
Oh my god!
Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh?
Nah, one of them is. That's a good question. And one I don't know the answer to.
Many congrats.
But only a max, a million of them! Thank you. What's with the vibe in this room?
Thinking about Acro.
No! If you worry about people too much, I know. Oh, and you'll be like this forever and never be happy. Yeah. You've been like this for a while now. It's not my fault. Sweetie pie. Bad and Acro? And you're never coming back? No, I'm just gonna split up. Regina. You're right, tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? I said something right at the end. I just couldn't up and leave yet. Does that mean that Acro? You're trying to get his revenge on me? I don't think so. You're not gonna do that to you, Regina. Are you sure? Are you really sure? Can you believe that? Yeah. Lord doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. That's true. That was no evidence. I want to know you're not just making stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge. That. When Bat wakes up, he's still gonna want Regina.
Take that!
Acro didn't want to get caught up. I didn't want to get caught for a reason. I wanted to see his brother open his eyes again. That?
That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know.
I never knew. And now that Acro's been caught?
Uh-huh.
I know.
What?
I'll do it. I'll say it's the bad and long it takes. Close his eyes. Make him meet Acro again. That's so sweet of you, Regina. I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat. Well, hopefully it's enough to give her a little peace of mind. PWAA mine.
Hey, Max.
What is it, Mo?
We're really putting you through a lot, don't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and wrap up the contract.
I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now?
That's the big question. Our ringmaster is really an amazing person, doesn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I made a decision.
What is it?
I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. We'll turn the circus into the best circus the world has ever seen.
The best circus the world has ever seen.
Don't laugh.
That's quite the goal. Yay! I can't wait! Then I guess that changes things. The only one thing the best circus in the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusion. The circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen.
Max.
Let's work together to make the circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy?
I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you.
Regina, you can help them too, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me?
What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think I brought you to court today? We're gonna work together to make a very big circus bigger than it's ever been.
Oh? Mom's right, Twinkie Pie. We can't be the very big circus without Regina Berry. Seems like everything's gonna turn out alright here.
I can't wait to go see the best circus in the world I've ever seen!
We'll save you the most fabulous seats.
I think it's a wild lead ready. Well, I'm gonna order a special whoopee cushion seat.
He really just knocked himself out with that one. I see. Read the case.
Hey, surprise rain. That really paid off just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you?
It's just a theory. A game theory! I hope it was the killer. This was the only way it could end. Especially if he was on the defense attorney.
Or me and Mr. Wright?
Oh, wrong voice. Sorry. Please be Edgeworth. Of course. Well, detective. My plane is about to leave. Mr. Ackworth's case. Not worried. I'm gonna personally stop by the chief prosecutor's office as soon as I get back.
Sure. We're waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth.
This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Let's go, BP. Wait, is this the last one for this game? What is this game? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.